The sea is a perfect keeper of secrets, and in the cold, dark silence at the bottom of the Atlantic, there's a shipwreck. It's not the Titanic. This one is older. And on that ship, in the captain's quarters, preserved by the near-freezing water and the immense pressure, is a bottle of champagne. For over a century, it has sat there, untouched, on a desk, waiting for a celebration that never came. The cork is still in it. The bubbles, theoretically, are still waiting to rise. That's the fact. A celebration suspended in time, in total darkness. A potential for joy, forever locked away in the deep. And I can't stop thinking about how many of us are living like that bottle of champagne. Our bubbles, our fizz, our potential for a grand celebration of a life fully lived, is sitting on a desk in a sunken ship at the bottom of the ocean of our own procrastination. We are waiting for the right moment to pop the cork, but the moment never comes, and the ship has already gone down. The water is getting colder, the pressure is building, and soon it will be too late to celebrate anything at all. I want you to think about the quietest room you've ever been in. Not just a library, but a true anechoic chamber, where the silence is so absolute, it becomes a sound of its own. That's what inaction sounds like. It's not peace. It's a vacuum. It's the sound of a version of you dying, not with a bang, not with a dramatic cry, but with a soft, almost imperceptible sigh. Every morning you hit the snooze button, that's a sigh. Every time you scroll through your phone instead of opening the book, that's a sigh. Every time you tell yourself you'll start tomorrow, next Monday after the holidays, that's a sigh. And these sighs accumulate. They pile up in the corners of your life like dust. You don't notice it at first, but one day you look around and everything is covered in a thick, gray film of regret. You can trace your name in it on the coffee table. This is the slow, quiet death of your potential. It's the most common cause of death in the world, and it happens to people who are still technically, biologically, alive. The door isn't closed. Let me be clear about that. If you're breathing, if you're hearing my voice, the door is still open. But you have to understand the physics of this particular door. It's not a clean, modern door on smooth hinges. It's an old, heavy oak door in a forgotten part of the house. And the house is settling. The frame is warping. Every day you stand there, staring at the handle, listening to the wind outside. The hinges rust a little more. They creak. It's a sound that speaks of weather and time and neglect. That creak is the sound of your excuses hardening into your permanent reality. It's the sound of your fear becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. One day, the rust will be so thick, the warp of the frame so severe, that even if you muster all your strength to turn the handle, the door will no longer budge. It will have become a part of the wall, and you will be on the wrong side of it forever. We are all haunted by the ghosts of our unlived lives. These are not scary ghosts. They are sad ghosts. They are the quiet, translucent versions of who we could have been. The pianist you were supposed to become practices scales in the empty living room at 3 a.m. The entrepreneur you dreamed of being paces in your home office, looking at a blank business plan. The writer stares out of your own eyes, forming sentences you never type. They are not angry with you. They are just disappointed. They are waiting for you to give them substance, to breathe life into them, to let them live through you. But with every passing day, they grow fainter. Their outlines blur. Their memory of what they were supposed to be fades. And eventually, they vanish completely. And you are left alone in a house that feels empty. Even though you're the only one in it, we have been sold a terrible lie. The lie of the perfect moment. We think action requires a specific alignment of the stars. We need to feel motivated. We need to have enough money saved. We need to be in the right mood, the right season, the right chapter of our lives. We are waiting for a starting pistol that was never loaded. The perfect moment is a myth. It is a fairy tale we tell ourselves to justify our stillness. The truth is, the perfect moment is this one. This exact, messy, imperfect, flawed moment. The moment where you're tired. The moment where you're scared. The moment where you have no idea what you're doing. That is the raw material of greatness. That is the clay. You don't wait for the clay to become a vase before you start sculpting. You start with a lump of clay, with dirty hands and a vague idea, and you shape it through a series of messy, determined actions. Think of your life as a vast, untouched forest. Right now, you are standing at the edge of it. You can see a little way in, but the deep interior is dark and unknown. Every day you delay, the path behind you grows over. The entrance you could have used becomes blocked by thorns and fallen branches. The map you once had fades in the sunlight. The forest does not wait for you to be ready. It is a living, breathing entity that is constantly changing. If you wait too long, the forest you were meant to explore will become an impenetrable jungle, and you will be left outside, listening to the calls of the strange birds within, forever a stranger to your own territory. The clearing in the center of that forest, the one with the sunlight and the wildflowers, that was meant for you. But you have to fight your way through the undergrowth to get to it. There is a pain that comes from action. It's the pain of sore muscles, of rejection, of failure, of looking foolish. This pain is acute. It is sharp and specific. You can locate it on a map of your body and your mind. But then there is the pain of inaction. This pain is a chronic, dull ache. It has no specific location because it is everywhere. It is the pain of regret. It is the pain of wondering, what if? It is the pain of watching someone else live the life that was meant for you. This pain does not sting. It suffocates. It settles into your bones. It becomes the background radiation of your existence. So you have a choice. The acute, specific pain of striving, which is the pain of a muscle being torn and rebuilt stronger. Or the chronic, diffuse pain of stagnation, which is the pain of a body slowly atrophying. One pain leads to growth. The other leads to dust. You are an architect, and you have been given the blueprints for a cathedral, a magnificent, soaring structure with stained glass and vaulted ceilings. But you're intimidated. You don't know where to get the stone. You've never laid a foundation. So you decide to build a shed instead. A small, simple, functional shed. It keeps the rain out. It's fine. You live in the shed for years, and you tell yourself it's enough. But you can never quite forget the cathedral blueprints. You have them rolled up in a corner, gathering dust. Sometimes, in your dreams, you hear the choir singing in the nave that was never built. You wake up with a profound sense of loss, but you shrug it off and go about your day in the shed. The tragedy is not that you failed to build the cathedral. The tragedy is that you settled for the shed while the blueprints for something glorious were sitting right there in the same room. You chose the manageable disappointment over the terrifying possibility of grandeur. Time is not a river flowing past you. That's too passive. Time is a block of marble, and you are the sculptor. Every day, you are handed a chisel and a hammer. You can choose to make a strike. You can chip away a piece. It's hard work. Your arms get tired. The dust gets in your eyes. Or you can decide not to strike. You can put the tools down and just look at the block. But here's the thing about not striking. It is still a choice. It is a choice to let the marble remain a block. It is a choice to let its potential go unrealized. And with every day you don't strike, the marble doesn't just sit there. It weathers. It erodes. It becomes pitted and stained by the elements. The perfect form that was hidden within it becomes harder and harder to see, until one day it is just a weathered, shapeless rock, and it's too late to sculpt anything from it. Your inaction is not neutrality. It is an active force of erosion upon your own life. The world is designed to make you comfortable in your procrastination. The algorithms feed you content that confirms your fears. The entertainment industry offers you endless escapes from your own reality. The consumer culture tells you that the solution to your existential dread is a new purchase, not a new purpose. It is a conspiracy of comfort, and it is killing you softly. It is padding the walls of your prison so you don't bruise yourself when you struggle. But a padded prison is still a prison. The door might be unlocked, but you've been in there so long you've forgotten how to turn the handle. You've started to decorate the cell. You've made it cozy. You've mistaken the confines of your comfort zone for the boundaries of your entire world. Let's talk about fear. Fear is not the enemy. Fear is a compass. It points directly at the thing you need to do the most. The size of your fear is often a direct measurement of the importance of the task. If you're not afraid of it, it's probably not pushing you to grow. The goal is not to eliminate fear. The goal is to make fear your fuel. The nervous energy before a performance. The adrenaline before a difficult conversation. The trembling in your hands before you send that email. That is not a sign to stop. That is your body's ancient machinery priming itself for a great exertion. It is giving you the resources to do something hard. It is a gift. To let that energy dissipate into more scrolling, more worrying, more planning, is to waste the most powerful fuel you will ever be given. You have to become a friend of the dawn. The world is quiet then. The ghosts of your unlived lives are still sleeping. The excuses haven't woken up yet. In that blue silent hour, you can hear the faintest whisper of your own potential. It's the time before the world has had a chance to tell you who you are and what you cannot do. It is the most truthful part of the day. Sides a hour. Use it to lay one brick, to write one paragraph, to run 1 mile. That single small act, done consistently while the world sleeps, is more powerful than 1,000 grand gestures made in the full light of day when everyone is watching. The dawn is when you build the foundation of your new life, in secret, one quiet victory at a time. Stop asking for permission. You are waiting for a sign. You are waiting for someone to tap you on the shoulder and say, "You, yes, you, it's your turn now." That tap is never coming. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to give you the all clear. The permission slip you are waiting for has to be signed by you, and you can sign it right now. You have the authority. You have always had the authority. The universe is not a structured hierarchy where you need to file a request to live your life. It is a wild, chaotic, and beautiful frontier, and the only rule is that you have to build your own homestead. You don't ask the wilderness for permission to build a cabin. You just start cutting the trees. Your future self is a real person. They are not an abstract concept. They are sitting in a chair somewhere in time, thinking about you. The you of right now. And they are either filled with a profound gratitude for the difficult decisions you made, for the fears you faced, for the actions you took, or they are filled with a bitter, unshakable resentment for the chances you squandered. They are living in the house you are building for them right now, with every choice, with every action, with every moment of courage or cowardice. What kind of house is it? Is it a palace of accomplishment, built stone by stone? Or is it a flimsy shack of regrets, held together by excuses and what-ifs? Your future self cannot come back in time to change your mind. They are utterly dependent on the you of this moment. Don't let them down. So what do? You start before you are ready. You start small, but you start. You identify the single most important thing. The one thing that, if you accomplished it, would make everything else easier or irrelevant. And you attack that thing with a ferocious consistency. You do not wait for motivation. Motivation is a fickle lover who will abandon you the moment things get hard. Discipline is the loyal partner that stays with you through the storm. You cultivate discipline. You make a pact with yourself that you will do the thing, even on the days you don't feel like it, especially on the days you don't feel like it, because those are the days that count. Those are the days that separate the dreamers from the doers. Embrace the ugly, messy first draft of your new life. It will be clumsy. You will fail. You will look stupid. You will have to course correct a dozen times. This is not a sign that you are on the wrong path. This is the path. The mess is the material. The failure is the data. The embarrassment is the tuition you pay for a real education in living. Do not try to leap from the shed to the cathedral in a single bound. Just lay one stone, then another, then another. The cathedral will reveal itself, stone by stone, over years of consistent, determined effort. The grand vision is not built in a day, but it is built daily. Look around you. The resources you need are probably already within your reach. You don't need a miracle. You need to use what you have, right where you are. The internet has democratized knowledge. The library is free. A notebook and a pen cost pennies. A walk around the block is free. The only currency that is truly scarce is your focused attention and your unwavering will. Stop complaining about what you lack and start leveraging what you possess. Scarcity is a mindset. Abundance is a decision to see the tools that are already in your hands. This is your awakening. This moment, right now, as you hear these words, this is the creak of the hinge. This is the whisper from the sunken ship. This is the ghost of your unlived life tapping you on the shoulder one last time. It is not too late, but it is close. The sun is setting on the year you promised yourself you would change. The shadows are getting longer, but there is still a sliver of light left. You can still step through that door. You can still swing the chisel. You can still raise the wreck. Do not waste another day. Do not waste another hour. Let this be a line in the sand. Let this be the moment you stop listening to the conspiracy of comfort and start listening to the quiet, desperate, and beautiful voice of your own potential. It's time to pop the cork on that bottle of champagne. It's time to celebrate the life you are about to begin. The world needs the song that only you can sing. The door is still open, but you have to be the one to walk through it. Now.